Peace and love, family. It's your boy, Brother Truth. Now, today I just wanted to get into the depths, right, of understanding covenants and actually understanding how British and all of these connections actually go back to the ancient sacred connection of being Hebrew, right, and having the covenant, okay, that is here to protect us. And today we're going to talk about what does British mean in Hebrew. Now, as we see here, Brit meaning covenant or contract in Hebrew, right? And Ish meaning man. Together, Brit-ish would literally translate into a man of the covenant, which now leads me to the good brother, King James. Now, not only was King James considered a ruddy man, okay, but he was also a mulatto, meaning he was mixed. And not only was he mixed of many different ethnicities, but he also had many different religions and cultures that he represented, Protestants and Catholics. So he was kind of a man who was split in between many different sides and nations. So King James felt his divine mission as a king was to unite the crowns and eventually one day even unite the governments and the kingdom in totality. Right. And when King James came to America, he not only brought the bloodline of Judah, he also brought the Hebrew language with him. Now, I'm not going to get too deep into the depths of who the Hebrew Israelites are or even how they got to Europe and Britain. But what I will say is that the Danes, the Danites, right? These are actually truly descendants of the tribe of Dan, which were Hebrew Israelites, as we know, was right over there in Great Britain. And in 1603, it's important to know that he brought the kingdom of Scotland and the kingdom of England together to unite the crowns. OK, and later on in 1707 with Queen Anne, they actually turned it into an official government and actually brought the governments together and really incorporated, if we wanted to be truly honest, because that's when they took the sovereign kingdom of England, Scotland, Welsh, and all of these nations, and they just turned it into one big corporation. But that's another conversation. But he forged a spiritual and linguistic covenant that shaped the whole English speaking world. OK, the KJV Bible became the cornerstone of English knowledge, English law, and English equity. OK, and it's important to know that they brought all of that over here to the American system through colonial expansion. Literally, one God, one system of law is what they were trying to put England, Scotland, and all of their possessions under. But it doesn't just stop there, right? I want you to take a look at this flag right here in the middle, and that's what we call the Union Jack, right? And union in Hebrew means unity, oneness, covenantal blood. And Jack originates with Jacob, a common old nickname, which of course we know to be in the Bible, right? Jack, Jacob, which is also another word in term for Yaqub, right? Which is also in the Quran, you know, and we know Jacob and Jacob's ladder and maybe the whole story of Yaqub, and it's time that we dabble into the esoteric science now. But we'll leave that for another discussion when it's time to discuss who the Hebrew Israelites are and what their existence is in this system. But what I want to say is Union Jack means the union of Jacob. And this was something that King James all incorporated into the kingdom of England because he already knew that he was a descendant of the true Israelites and he wanted to spread his gospel all around the world.